right, welcome to Das Stakehaus here in Dark Universe at Epic Universe.
Universal's Epic Universe.
Universal, no apostrophe S.
Oh,
Epic
I think
Universe.
there is an apostrophe.
No, there's not.
There's not?
You should work for a website.
So it's Universal Epic Universe.
Yes, that's the name of the park.
The name of the park has the word universe in it twice.
Universal Epic Universe.
Yeah,
yes,
that's
correct.
repetitive.
Correct. And if you're in Dark Universe and Universal Epic Universe, there's a lot of universe.
Incredibly
We're at Das Steakhouse.
Das
This is
Steakhouse.
themed after Dracula. It is very low light, probably the lowest light restaurant we've ever filmed a review in, maybe.
I think so.
I'm going to be taking some B-roll to get a vibe for this place. Steak is spelled S-T-A-K-E, as if you are,
Right.
you know,
And a lot of their entrees
have
come
steaks.
on a steak. So that's the idea, is that you're eating food on a steak.
You want to start with this bits and pieces thing?
Yeah, that's
All
the
right.
steak.
This is called Bits and Pieces. Seared and glazed wild mushroom brisket meatloaf with charred green onion, mashed potatoes, roasted baby carrots, acorn squash, and crispy maitake mushrooms. This is $19.99.
We should make note the silverware in here is black. So it's not just low light, it's actually
And the
black
silver is actually black.
silverware. But it's metal, which I appreciate. I also want to point out this baby carrot that's roasted. This thing is kind of roasted to death, this baby carrot.
It was left out in the sun,
I guess.
like Dracula.
Like Dracula. All right, so this is kind of a meatloaf on a stick.
Kind of. I'm going to unimpale it, maybe. I get a couple pieces there.
Okay.
And by the way, when you order here, you use the mobile order and it deliver it straight to your table. This is very good, Jason. This is.
It's really good meatloaf.
I'm not a meatloaf guy. This is meatloaf. It's really got a little spicy kick to it too.
Yep.
It's not overly spicy, but it's like you notice it after a few chews.
And it's got a nice little sauce on it, like a mushroom.
That little glaze, yeah. We're starting off strong.
The baby carrot is good. Oh, I like the mashed potatoes.
Very good.
They're very tasty. The onion gives it a really nice flavor.
Oh yeah. This is
Very flavorful. Let's try this blackened acorn squash.
Dude, I'm impressed with this, and I love the presentation. I love the restaurant, by the way. So my review might just be biased based on the vibe in here. But I'm loving this, and this meatloaf. I need another bite of this.
These are little mushrooms. There's a little steak of wild-looking mushrooms. They're good too.
I don't know how this is in a. Well, we rate things. By the way, I never told you this before. We rate them from 1 to 7. 7 being the highest. And we don't do 7 stars.
This should
We'll
be
do
7 steaks.
Or 7 bats.
There's no bats out here.
They're right here.
Oh, okay, 7 bats.
Out of 7 bats, I mean, I'm tempted to give it a 6 or a 7.
I think it's a solid 6.
A solid set. We're starting off strong. Solid 6 bats.
6 bats.
And then the editor can make bats go flying across the screen
That's right, 6 of them.
in between dishes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There
Okay.
we go.
Cool.
All right, let's move on. So here we have the wings.
Right. This is called Darkmoor spicy chili dusted fried wings with a smoked cheddar, charred scallions, and pimento cornbread skull, a soy chili garlic sauce served with a familiar slaw, all for $15.99. If you've been to Halloween Horror Nights, the cornbread looks like the pizza skulls.
Yes.
Right.
So you get 2 whole wings, which in industry parlance then is 4 wings.
the triple knuckles.
But
All right.
you get the triple knuckles. These are very big wings.
Very big. You're doing the drumstick, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll do the flat.
Okay.
Let me break the little tip off here. Oh, no.
These are good. So they're breaded and fried, but they're very large wings to begin with. The breading has got some like spicy pepper in it.
Uh-huh.
And then you've got the sauce, which is kind of like a teriyaki glaze, I would say. But the combination of the spice and the sweet glaze is really good.
I think it's fine. It's not chicken wings like you're used to eating, right? These are pretty big and meaty. There's only two of them. But we gotta try this cornbread skull. I'll eat his jawbone. Dead men tell no tale. Wrong part, guy.
I will eat his cranium. It's a little dry. Could use butter or something. It's definitely a little dry. I will volunteer.
That would be enhanced by butter for sure. It's sweet up front because it has that sticky, sweet texture on the outside. I don't taste cheddar cheese.
Not really.
There's a potpourri taste in there. Something that's in my mom's potpourri mix. It made its way into this.
Pimento.
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
don't know what your mom puts in her potpourri.
I don't dislike it. It could be a little more moist.
It needs
And they could
something.
should probably serve with some kind of butter.
I'm going to try
Maybe you got to
the
go get your own
slaw.
butter.
This is kind of a weird slaw. Snap peas in it? It's got a couple of weird things in it. I mean, there's cabbage, carrots, but there's like snap peas and kale in it. It's a creamy mayo-based sauce. It's tasty. I like it. It's just kind of a little bonus.
Overall, what do you think? It's not as good as the meatloaf, right?
No, I give this a 4.
A 4 out of 7. 4 bats.
4 bats out of 7 for the wings.
There's a lot to eat here. We might keep sharing. We might alternate a couple dishes as we go.
What is this salad description here?
Okay. The Forager Salad. Crispy maitake mushrooms, acorn squash, red beets, blue cheese, arugula, and Bibb lettuce tossed in a blueberry pomegranate dressing with a grilled chicken steak. You didn't get the chicken.
So we didn't get the steak because we're going to get the chicken steak separately. So this is just a salad without any steaks. The dressing in this is really tangy. I like it. It is very fresh. It's super refreshing. The dressing's very tangy, but it's also sweet. The blueberries make it very sweet. So it's kind of got, this weird juxtaposition of sweet and tangy in the dressing. I think this looks like blue cheese on the top of it or something.
Blue cheese. Spelled B-L-U-E, not B-L-E-U, so you know it's American.
American blue cheese. This, I think, is another roasted
Squash.
acorn squash.
Yeah.
I like this salad. It's good. It's refreshing. I think it's a solid option if you're not looking for some kind of steak. Meat on a stick.
$15.99 for the salad, by the way. I didn't say that.
That's with the chicken.
How many bats? The people want to know how many bats you're giving it.
It's $12.99 without the chicken.
Oh, was it? Okay.
$15.99 with the chicken.
So if you come in here and you just order chicken on a steak, will they give it to you for $3?
No. You have to pair up with somebody who just ordered the salad, and then you share.
I went to a restaurant with someone once, and he with a straight face said, "I'll have an added chicken," because it's like something said add chicken, $2.50.
Right.
And they looked at him like he's crazy. He was messing with them, but he sure looked serious when he said it. So
I like this a lot. I'd give it 5 bats out of
5
7
bats. 5 bats. All right.
for the
We gotta order
Forager
more.
salad. Okay.
All right, Jason. Now we have we're going to complete all the steaks.
Yes.
The S-T-A-K-E. So there's the chicken one. This one is called
Bird on a steak.
Bird on a Steak. This is grilled dry rub chicken tenderloin with red chimichurri, charred green onion, mashed potatoes, roasted baby carrots, acorn squash, crispy maitake mushroom. It's the same size as the other ones, right?
steak.
That's a common
Yes.
side here. $17.99. The chicken looks nice. Boy, there's a lot going on here. So
There's a lot of chimichurri on this chicken.
yes,
A lot. For those of you wondering, this is white meat chicken. It's chicken breast on the steak. I
Yeah.
can tell because it's kind of dry. It has a great
it's a little
flavor.
dry.
It has a great flavor thanks to all that chimichurri. But it is a little dry. That may be,
It's wet on the outside, like they,
yeah. Oh, they definitely basted it with a lot.
Yeah.
That doesn't help the white meat.
they probably just use something as like a binder to make all the chimichurri stick to it.
Yeah.
So you got a wet feeling, but it's actually, I don't think it's like super dry. I think it's like normal theme park chicken dry, right?
Yes.
So the flavor is really good, and it's getting better.
I like the flavor a lot.
The longer, at first I was like, oh, the chimichurri is a little like kind of not doing anything.
But no,
now
it
it's
is. And
it's pretty
got
good.
a kick of spice to it.
This is not bad. You have the same side. We know the sides are the same. We're not going to have to
Right.
bother with that. In terms of rating it, I feel like this is a your mileage may vary type of situation because of the way that's presented and stuff. But
you might get better chicken. You might get worse chicken. My thought is this is a step down from the meatloaf.
I agree. It's not as good as the meatloaf. I still think it's probably like a 5.
I would give it a 5.
I can't read the Latin. All the steaks have Latin on them.
I like the meatloaf
5
better,
bats.
but
I agree. I think this is really good. This is easy to eat because it's on that. I mean, the meatloaf's on a steak too. I guess it was presented a little differently. I don't know. Yeah, 5 bats. 5 bats. Good job. That's 5 bats is good. 5 bats is
5 bats is way above
5 out of
average.
7. Yeah.
I want to comment while we're getting the next food here ready. I want to comment that some restaurants and or lands in Epic Universe have their own Coke Freestyle flavors, and this one, Das Stakehaus, has a Coke Freestyle option called Screaming Berry. I have a picture of the Coke Freestyle machine, but we got it. I tasted it. It has very strong overtones of grape Fanta.
That's not a bad thing.
It's basically, I think, grape Fanta with some berry flavoring added in. So strawberry or whatever added into the grape Fanta. But it's good. I like it. I mean, if you like fruity sodas, like if you like Fanta, you'll like it.
All right, next up we have, this is not in the steaks menu, although you could be forgiven for thinking it was because it's called carved steak steak.
It's steak steak.
It's steak. It's not a steak of steak. So, yeah, there's a lot of
there's a steak,
wordplay here.
There's a steak in the steak as opposed to the steak being on a steak.
Right. Obviously.
Of course.
Okay, the carved steak is carved strip steak served medium with a hint of blood. They poured the blood on here for us before we had a chance to film it. Charred green onion mashed. It's the same mashed potato, acorn squash, baby carrots, mushrooms. But the bloody jus is what they poured on there. I would say, like, this doesn't look like a strip steak to me. This looks more like prime rib.
It looks like a slice of prime rib.
Right, it looks like a slice of prime rib strip. Even if you cut it lengthwise, I don't think it'd be this fat, this thick.
Yeah.
So
I don't have high hopes for this based on the looks.
I don't know. We'll see. But it doesn't look like strip steak to me.
Apparently, it's bad.
No.
That was just
I wanted to get some of that rub, and the bite I took had a little bit of fat on it.
Okay.
And I thought, like, sometimes when you smoke a brisket, something that fat renders down and actually just kind of melts in your mouth. It was not the case. Pretty tough. Let me get a piece off here. This side looks a little bit more lean. The rub is good. The flavor is good. The texture is just a little tough. It's getting a little firm. Taking a lot of effort.
It's hard to get a good theme park quick service steak, and this just continues that.
Look, this is
almost
$23.99.
This is almost like well done prime rib.
Mm-hmm.
Is what it's like, and it's not great. I can't recommend this, especially in light of the meatloaf, which I thought was really great.
I think I give them a plus for the flavor. What I'm noticing is a couple of things with the menu here. One, it's the same side with everything.
Yep.
That's fine. You're in a theme park. You're serving thousands of people a day. It's fine, and it's a well-executed side. We've already given the side high marks. So it is elevated by the side. And I think the flavors are good. I just don't think that the meat is good.
No.
Right? I just don't think, like, it's chewy. It doesn't look right.
It's overcooked.
It doesn't look like strip. I mean, it says strip steak, right? It could be from a strip loin or whatever, but it looks more like prime rib.
From a strip mall.
Yeah. I don't know. I had higher hopes when we ordered it. I'm going to give it a 2.
I was thinking of 2 bags.
Okay. 2 out of 7.
All right, and last is the fish on a steak.
It's my fish on a steak.
So this is a piece of salmon.
Yeah, blackened salmon steak with a charred green onion, the same sides that we've had for everything. But this is $22.99. It looks pretty good.
This looks good.
That's not a good sign.
I will also say we had salmon in Mead Hall the other day, and that was very good. So I have high hopes for this.
This is not the best piece of salmon I've ever had.
It's pretty good though.
Let me get another piece.
It's a little dry.
It's very dry.
The salmon at Mead Hall was not this dry.
It's dry. I can see where this is one of those things too, where it's going to just depend.
Yeah. You might hit a good day, you might hit a bad day.
And then my final note of the taste isn't bad, and then my final note is just a little bit fishier than expected.
Yeah, and I mean, it says blackened, and this does not have any, like, this is almost not seasoned at all. There's just a
Very
tiny
little
bit of
seasoning on the
that.
outside.
So don't, if you're the kind of person that doesn't like a lot of seasoning on your fish or meat, don't get scared away by the menu calling this blackened, because there's very little seasoning.
It's a very thick cut of salmon too.
Yeah. Which again is probably a your mileage may vary kind of thing. But
this is not doing anything for me.
it's fine. I mean,
3.5.
what do we give the chicken? A 4?
5.
Do we give the chicken a 5? I mean, this is either a 3 or a 4.
All right, we'll go 4.
Okay, 4 bats out of 7
4 bats out of 7.
for the fish on a steak. And,
We need the count. 4 bats out of 7.
I think that's the wrong IP. So it's dessert time here at Das Steakhouse.
Even the desserts are terrifying.
Oh, they're scary looking, that's for sure. Maybe not as scary as that steak, though.
For instance, the Labotocotta. It is a confectionery version of a lobotomy. It is Greek yogurt vanilla panna cotta brain with raspberry sauce.
Okay.
So have some brain.
I can't wait.
Always wondered if they had done an Indiana Jones restaurant and you could do the chilled monkey brains.
Oh.
Let me get a fork out here. Labotocotta. What a wonderful phrase.
I mean, as far as panna cotta goes, it's not very good panna cotta. But I kind of like it.
It's not bad.
It's like a very thick custard.
Yeah, it's a little bit more sturdy than I expected it.
Because it has to keep the shape of the brain. So
yeah, this is not bad. This was, by the way, $6.99.
no, I mean, I kind of like it. It's cold. It's refreshing. The berry blood is good.
Look, if I had told you when you left the house today that you were going to get a lobotomy, this is way better than what you would have thought you were going to get.
That's true. I also wouldn't have agreed to come with you if you told me that.
Okay, let's go. 5 bats.
5 bats? Yeah.
Not bad.
Okay.
Good work. The Red Velvet Death. Red Velvet Heart Beet Coffin Cake. So it's beet flavored? B-E-E-T.
Yeah, red beet.
Coffin cake. Not coffee cake. Coffin cake.
Coffin.
With chocolate crumbs and puffed rice maggots.
Yeah, they look
for
like
$6.99.
maggots. They absolutely look like maggots.
They do.
So much so that I'm worried about this. I mean, the good thing is they're not moving. There's also a skull on here, which I assume is like chocolate and then it's silver dusted.
These maggots are great. I
So
thought it
is
was
the
stale.
dirt.
The dirt is good.
The dirt's good. This is really good. Like, you can taste the beets in the cake. Like, you can absolutely taste the beets, but I don't mind it.
Do you want the skull or do you want me to eat the skull?
You can eat the skull. It's not a super sweet cake. Like, the cake's not super sweet, the icing's not super sweet. So if you like cakes that aren't overly sweet, this is pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Again, I think I'm sitting somewhere around a 5 between the Labotocotta and this Death,
I would say
Red Velvet Death. I think it's a coin flip which one I would get if I were to return here.
Yes, that's what I was just going to say. It'd be hard to decide.
Yeah, not bad. 5 bats.
5 bats out of 7.
5 out of 7.
All right, and that will do it for us here at Das Steakhouse. Bye-bye.
All right, so we have
So here we've got the Das sandwiches.
Das sandwiches. We have the What do you want to do first? The burger?
Yeah, let's do the burger.
All right, the Das Burger. It's a seared Angus burger. You see they stabbed it. It's like it's been stabbed in the heart. It's a seared Angus burger with tomato, pepper, chutney, white cheddar cheese, grilled onions, hot cherry peppers, bacon on a black bun with fries. Now, if you ever remember what happened when Burger King had that black bun, you can do things to your digestive system. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen to us. Also, this is served with fries. Everything else we had this side was that mashed potato deal.
Right.
This has fries. I'm not super hungry, so it's going to be a fun one.
I'm just trying to split this.
They did not give you silverware with the burger, with Das Burgers.
Das Burger. Oh, that is spicy.
Is that ranch?
I don't know. You read the ingredient.
I didn't see ranch on. I didn't see a white sauce dripped out of there. It's spicy. Oh, maybe that's not white cheddar. I don't know what it is.
No, it's not
You got
white cheddar.
You didn't get a big old chunk of it like I did.
I got it. It's spread on the bottom with the cherry peppers.
This is spicy, bro.
It's got like slices of cherry peppers on it.
The onions are good. Man, this is great. God, it's all over me.
So the funny thing
Sorry,
about
Mom.
this is that you think like a burger is a random, everyday kind of thing. This is really spicy. And when you order in the app, you can order it no bun for gluten-free, or you can order it no cheese if you don't want dairy.
Cheese-free. Yeah.
You can't order no peppers for like spice-free people.
By the way, it's $17.99, and we haven't had the fries yet. So I'm gonna.
No, so here's the fries. I like these fries.
These are better than most theme park fries, I would say.
Yeah, they're dusted with some kind of little spice. They are absolutely better than most theme park fries. Yeah, they're not very
Are they
crispy.
baked or something? Because they don't have that crunch.
Maybe they're just sitting around a while. They're very hefty.
I liked it more in the first bite. The burger, man, I have to give the burger 7 bats, bro.
Why?
I think that spiciness and the presentation, thing stabbing it in the heart. I mean, doing all that, but especially just the flavor. I think. Don't you think it, or is it too spicy for you?
I mean, it's not too spicy for me. It's surprisingly spicy for a theme park burger.
Yeah.
I mean, it was good. I liked it. I liked
Yeah.
it. I liked the cherry peppers.
Maybe not a 7?
I would go with a 6. I'm okay
6?
with a
Okay,
6.
are you talking me down to a 6? I could be talked down to a 6.
6 bats out of 7 for the
6 bats.
Das steak burger.
Next up, the blood orange chicken sandwich. Again, I wish we had a knife for this.
I will try to chop it.
Also $17.99, same price as the burger. This is flash fried, marinated chicken breast, blood orange sauce, pickles with a familiar slaw. We've had the familiar slaw on a black bun with fries. So the black bun, they're recycling some. This is kind of like a Taco Bell thing, right? Where it's a lot of the same ingredients presented in a different way. Yeah. Which I don't hate, right? It's an efficient way to serve.
What is the
food.
sauce? Is this the sauce over here?
Blood orange.
So this is.
Well, it's a flash fried and marinated. It's blood orange sauce.
But
pickles.
So the sauce is on the side.
Yeah, I guess
So
so.
I guess we should put some of that on to get the full effect.
God, this is next
It's a
level
mess.
right here. Now, if I can either eat the bun or the chicken, but the chicken doesn't want to stay in the bun. I think you took
I mean,
the less slippery piece.
you don't want to eat the bun anyway, but I mean, it's okay.
I got a piece that was a little thicker than the rest, and then a piece that was thinner than the rest. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like the shape of the chicken patty wasn't conducive to staying in this bun
No,
and giving me a good bite. I'm gonna try that blood orange sauce. So. Wait, that's
that's ketchup.
blood orange sauce.
I thought I was going to like this.
No.
It's just the chicken patty is not the right shape for the bun. It's kind of dry. And I don't actually like the slaw on this sandwich.
No.
It's like the slaw's okay by itself, but it's got like those snap peas in it. That just tastes so weird on a sandwich.
I just go to the quality of the chicken. I thought like it's a little off. Something's wrong with the bite that I got.
It's not great. It's not great chicken.
This is like a 3.
I mean, I think it's a kind of your mileage may vary thing. On a different day, it could be good. I was going to get 4.
3.5. We can cut a bat in half, right? Ozzy Osbourne would do it.
3.5
Yeah,
bats.
3.5 bats.
3.5 bats out of 7 for the Das Blood Orange chicken. That's not that good.
That's not that good. Oh, jeez.
These are the last 2 entrees from Das Stakehaus. The Das Vegan.
No. It's not the Das Vegan.
It's the Das.
Our favorite vegan familiars stuffed cabbage. That is Impossible stuffed cabbage, beet bucatini, and a bell pepper tomato sauce for $16.99.
Okay.
And it is, I will tell you, and we can show you, it kind of looks like worms and maggots. They did that on purpose.
That's the beet bucatini.
The bucatini. Universal's never shied away from this, right? Halloween Horror Nights now for over 30 years. They've been fine with making food that looks like it's dismembered bodies and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah. So I don't know where to start. You get your bite. I'll get mine. It's not bad. I'd say the Impossible meat's a little bland compared to like at Disney. They always do Impossible, that sausage that has a lot of spice in it. This is fairly bland for that, but it's inside of pepper, right? It's got red pepper right there, so
it's inside the cabbage.
Yeah, but it's got the bell pepper that's stuffed into.
Pepper.
Yeah. So.
I don't think I like the cabbage. Like, I mean, obviously.
It smells nice, huh?
This is the only vegan entree on the menu, so if you're here, you're kind of stuck with this, but. Oh, you know what?
I don't think it's
bad. It's not the cabbage that I don't like. It's this tomato sauce that I
don't
like. Oh, is it?
Maybe I didn't get enough of that. Basic.
Let me try the bucatini.
It's not bad for a vegan dish. We don't handicap these. We still rate them normally, but like for vegan dishes,
it certainly is something different, right? Yeah. And I think the cabbage and the Impossible filling is good.
Yeah. I could use a little more kick, but I think that's because I'm used to the vegan dishes having a lot of spice to them.
Yeah.
And this didn't have a ton, unless you eat that red pepper.
The bucatini's not bad either.
Yeah.
I don't care for the tomato sauce.
Yeah.
I think if they put a better
tomato sauce is a little bit bad, but
otherwise it's decent. I'd give it a 4.
4? Okay, 4. There you have it. 4 on a vegan dish. Want some pork?
Let's do the opposite of vegan dishes.
Whatever the opposite of vegan is, we're doing that now.
It's pork.
Yes, but it has a name. Crimson glazed pork. By the way, if I didn't tell you the vegan thing was $16.99. All right, crimson glazed pork. Char siu style roasted pork belly with bloody roast pork dipping sauce. They did dump it on there. They're very quick about that. They come up and they insist on dumping it. We didn't have time to film that. Bloody roast pork dipping sauce, charred green onion mashed potatoes, the blah blah, the baby carrots, the acorn squash, we've already had all that over and over and over.
So this is charred pork belly with a red sauce.
I want the charred side of it.
So in my mind, char siu pork has a very particular flavor, and this is kind of spot on.
Yeah, and to do it with a pork belly. I don't love it.
I really like it. I think this is exactly what I would expect if I read char siu pork belly on the menu. This is exactly what I would expect. I like it. I mean, I'm not going to give it like a 7, but no. I would give it a 5.
I'm still getting that sauce taste in the back of my mouth. I'm trying to work my way through.
It's kind of a sweet sauce.
Yeah. There's definitely like a soy note in there.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little too much soy note for me, but
I mean, it's like the red Chinese sauce.
Yeah.
That they put on ribs or whatever.
What'd you say?
I would give it a 5.
A 5?
5. I'd give it a 5.
I'm at a 4 tops.
All right.
I'll meet you halfway. 4.5 bats.
4.5 bats out of 7 for the char siu Das pork.
Das Porken.
Das Porken.
All right.
Okay.